My name is Rachel. I'm the coordinator of the Rainbow House here in the Brussels region. So Rainbow House is an umbrella organization that brings together LGBTQI people. I am the actual living, breathing example of intersectionality. It's me. Intersectionality, where a multitude of identities meet at intersections. So it can be race, class, gender, and I'm also a bisexual. Haha! Didn't see that one coming. I'm a Black bisexual woman, which means that I'm also oppressed inside my own LGBTI community. There's oppression within the LGBTI community, there's racism within the LGBTI community, there is sexism within the LGBTI community. All of these things that exist in the larger, open society, they all exist in these smaller areas, which makes sense when you think about it, because what are we doing? We are just mirroring. That's all that we're doing. What are we thinking? What is it making us feel? Come on. Oppression? Repression. Repression, yes. Sorry, you said something?
Is it about religion or sexuality?
Religion? Do you want to change society? Do you want to make it better? Yeah, I get the question every single day. How do we change society? How do we get rid of racism and all these oppressions? I will tell you right now, it's going to take a work that is not only personal, but also collective. So you need to deconstruct your own racism. And then you need to take that work that you're doing and give it to others. And also do the same work with them at the same time. And you need to do this your entire life. Do you want to do this work? So basically it's a piece that Keith made for the apartheid. He was anti-apartheid. And this is a piece that was commissioned. He made it right for this specific message. You know, you've got the large Black person which is being held by a chain by a smaller white person over here. So for me, I could take away the actual context, and if I was looking at this today, it would make me think of what it is that I feel in my everyday life. Do you actually care? I mean, it's in your right to not care. I mean, you have that privilege as white people. You can just not care.
Alors je vais me présenter, moi c'est Dema, artiste graffeur depuis 30 ans et je fais de la calligraphie depuis plus ou moins 20 ans. Et donc je fais un art qui s'appelle le calligraffiti, c'est un mix entre graffiti et calligraphie. Haring, son travail qui fait écho à mon travail à moi. On voit Haring au centre, mais si vous regardez tous les détails qu'il y a autour, en fait, on voit toute la scène montante du graffiti des années, fin des années 70, début des années 80, avec des grands noms qui ne sont plus de ce monde, certains, et d'autres qui sont encore là. Donc, je vais recontextualiser le graffiti. Le graffiti est né entre les années 60 et 70 avec Taki 183. C'est un monsieur d'origine grecque qui a commencé à taguer. Il a placé son nom un peu partout. Il se promenait dans New York et il taguait en fait. Il y a une journaliste du New York Times qui l'a suivi pendant 6 mois dans les années 70. Et donc dès que l'article est apparu, il y a eu une explosion du tag à New York. Et on a commencé à développer notre propre culture au travers du hip-hop, du rap, de la danse, du DJing et du tag et du graphe. Tu sais, on a pu développer plein d'initiatives à partir de maisons de quartier à Scarbeck. J'ai développé mon art qui est le calligraffiti et d'un mix entre lettres latines et lettres arabes. Ce qui est en rapport avec le graffiti, en fait, Haring, c'est qu'il avait un geste sûr, comme quand on tague en rue. Ça part du même principe. Je trouve que l'énergie qu'il met, c'est l'énergie qu'on a quand on n'est pas certain que quelqu'un nous observe ou pas et qu'on doit aller vite en fait. C'est les gestes sûrs mais rapides. Sans le savoir, on a fait les mêmes pratiques en fait. On volait les bâches en rue pour pouvoir peindre dessus. Au travers de son travail d'activiste, on peut rejoindre aussi le travail que je mène au jour le jour en fait dans les quartiers. Je développe avec les jeunes des thématiques autour du combat contre le racisme, la xénophobie et l'homophobie. J'implique les jeunes à prendre conscience que l'art est un vecteur de message et un engagement en fait. Et que mon travail au quotidien, qui est un travail de mise en perspective de la société par rapport à ce qu'elle nous renvoie, donc c'est un travail sur le long terme avec les jeunes.
I'm Shabat. I do many things. I dance, I act, I sing, I create, but I'm also an activist. The reason why this room, because it tells the story and the direct link that Keith had with him trying to lift up the stigma around HIV and AIDS. And for me, it's lifting the stigma around LGBTQI people. We are 2020, and these are things that are just not anymore of our time and day. If we say to really be the free West here, we should not engage with countries that still have death penalties towards LGBTQI+. For me, it's more about showing that I am alive, having an Islamic and LGBTQ background, can live and grow to my full potential as a commissionary set. But at the same time is also realizing my privileges, because I was born in a country in the 90s or 80s where it was very easily actually the discussion was already ongoing on LGBTQI rights. But at the same time, even here in Belgium, we still have a long way to go. If it comes to adoption, if me and my partner want to adopt, we still have a very long way to equal rights here in Belgium. I also can't give out blood, but at the same time, I am in a very privileged position because I can make art about my gender identity and my sexuality. Because art for me was a therapeutic way of dealing with my emotions. So we created City Nomads, where we actually had workshops with homeless people and with prisoners to see how they reacted to emotions. And during these workshops, I got to know Elvis. During one workshop, he got very emotional, and I was privileged to be there and to make a song out of his emotions. And I would love to sing that song together with you. And it goes like, hey, 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 beautiful. Hey, yes. And don't be shy, here we go. Storms raging inside of your bones. Tired soul, shall I lay with you? Words you can't speak and tears you can't cry. It's not fair what they done to you. Sweat drips like flame on your back. It made you think you were hard to love. Oh, give yourself an applause.